The 2023 Israeli legal reform, the disgrace. Good legal reform will plan to solve problems that have public and national interests. We will list few suggestions at the end. Instead, Israel's 2023 government, filled with spirits of greed, selfishness, egos, lies and lack of love and care, pushed reforms to benefit individuals in very small blackmailing sectors. By that it lost her moral standing and strengths.
The religions in Israel, including most ultra-Orthodox, are probably the elite of Israel on many grounds. Their positive effects should grow more in the coming years. Yet, there are very small greedy and selfish ultra-Orthodox groups that are turning Israel upside down just in order to preserve their corrupt benefits of not serving in the military while being paid for their studies.
We posted a couple of articles explaining the reasons why this is wrong. They justify their extra benefits due to their claims of blessings they bring on Israel. Yet, the opposite is true. They are part of the movement to break the Jews' fellowship, not a contract that is still strong, with Elohim by replacing his covenant with men's written laws. They also broke the identity of Israel, which was divided into tribes designated by the fathers, into people that are united through the mother. That is nonsense. Elohim makes covenants through the fathers.
The even bigger problem was that by shifting its focus, the reform turned from potentially strengthening democracy and the economy into threatening them. Soon, many professional reports were warning about the situation. That turned so many Israelis, including about half of the conservatives, against the reform. The most conservative government in Israel's history disgraced and defiled the opportunities it received and brought on us terrible divisions. The fact that made the situation so much worse and dangerous was that in order to defend their greedy interests, the government lied and oppressed every professional warning against their actions.
This is the most religious government in Israel's modern history, and yet, also the most lying one. Those lies attracted spiritual blindness that caused division in Israel and the surprise attack of the 7th of October. Trying to achieve the right things using the wrong morals would often bring the opposite results. Therefore, the government achieved the exact opposite of her wishes. It empowered the courts to stand a year later against the government's desire to defeat Hamas. It empowered the ultra-liberal movements and developed their confidence.
Additional point. The legal reform freed many demons out of the bottles. Some of their works we will see only in the future. Those curses were brought on us by the very selfish, greedy and unloving people who demand billions of shekels and extra privileges by their claims that they bring blessings to Israel. They have no shame. In reality, they are the ones that for 2,500 years have been cursing Israel and later the Jews to suffer from one catastrophe to the next. Read more details about this on our site.
The 2023 legal reform was defiled with evil forces. It must be completely aborted, and with a renewed spiritual, including prayers, cleansing, a new one should be started from scratch with love and desire to serve the nation's interests. Yet, first, we must attract the love and grace of Elohim back. Good legal reform should solve several critical problems and limit the powers of evil.
Below are a few examples. 1. The courts provide too much protection to the terrorists' conditions. They do not even feel threatened to be captured. 2. The courts are limiting Israel's military's conduct in fighting terrorists to the point of endangering Israeli soldiers while providing the terrorists extra protection and operation opportunities. These issues must be addressed by good people all around the world. 3. The Israeli public is becoming more conservative while the courts are dominated by left-wing judges. This develops growing conflicts in which the courts often limit the Israeli public from achieving our visions. Legal reform that will address such problems would receive support by the majority of the Israeli public.
Summary. Many professional and political debates have been made regarding the 2023 legal reform. Yet, the more important aspects are the spiritual and moral ones. The government had a great opportunity to do good. Yet, due to greedy and selfish members, it chose evil. Then, many lies were added to cover up for their blunders. That weakened the government and empowered the opposition and our enemies. The only spiritual option is to completely abort the reform and start a new one from scratch to invite the grace of Elohim back. The love of Elohim Site gives more details and refutes the claims of the ultra-Orthodox schools that they bring blessings to Israel.
Please share this message and join our page. We invite you to read the 30-page, To Conservatives, in Help Israel 2023 collection, and the 30-page, Help America Win, in Helping America Win collection. A repeating theme is that conservatives have the highest potential to serve the people best. Yet, when replacing love, care and grace with selfishness, greed and egos, we could easily achieve the exact opposite. Patreon.com/Love of Elohim. By Eytan Katz. AI was used only for presentation.